so now to actually get a chance to experience the magic of it is game changing.
Yeah. Oh, I also love the wells.
That yeah.
The one like where we did like a skinny dip and
Yes, our cold plunge skinny
yeah,
dip.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, super cold plunge
Well, I love the sacredness of, allowing for
and
you to
singing,
cleanse
yeah.
yourself through water. It's not just a Christian scenario. That is an ancient
Mm-mm. Oh, and in
practice
multiple
in
cultures.
multiple
Yeah.
cultures. And so, like, the baptismal and the sacredness of rebirthing yourself in water is so profound when it's done in a place of reverence. So, having all of us women together inside of these ancient, freezing cold springs and singing and like the nudity of just being in our authentic selves together with no judgment. And
Mhm.
it was really, really special. And I definitely, maybe because I sat in the cold plunge for like 10 minutes, but I had a complete out of body experience there as well, like just singing and like chanting and being in the flow.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I was like, that is
And I
so
just love too,
juicy.
like the sacredness, because one of the things I do in my practice with my clients is making just rituals out of whatever it is, even if it's just coffee outside with a journal and some
Oh,
birds.
yes,
That's a
same. Oh,
ritual.
for sure. I mean, like, speaking of water, I do that shit in the shower.
Mhm.
I'm visualizing the water coming down
Mhm.
and just like the shit going down the drain, cleansing. I'm like, okay, what do I want to rain down on me? Inspiration,
Mhm.
love. Do I really want to feel the warmth of the water on my skin? Maybe do I want to like touch myself in like a
Mhm.
reverential way? I mean, like anything can be made a ritual.
100%.
And savoring
Mhm.
life. I feel like that brings us into the present moment versus being
100%.
up here all the time.
And I really loved being able to come unplug, even
Mhm.
though it was quite a long time in that retreat, but
Mhm.
to completely unplug for that many days and just be in the reverence of life was so special. And I would love to just keep inviting people to bring more sacredness and more rituals into their day instead of go, 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 go. Because anything, even a warm cup of tea, can be a offering of self-love to yourself if you intend it to be that.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, you can pick like super, super simple things.
Mhm.
Playing a favorite song and dancing to it,
Mhm.
or it's like to me, a way of romanticizing life in a way too. It's like, how am I going to make this moment, this next chapter, like just that much more reverential, sacred, loving,
Yes.
all
Yes,
the
and
things,
yes. I'm
fun, playful, like,
all of the things that we enjoy
hmm
and what we appreciate appreciates. So the more that we're celebrating the simple things in our life, then the more great spirit gives us to celebrate. Period. And there's a yogic tradition in the yamas that talks about how it's not necessarily about don't steal, but it's the energy with the hungry ghost that makes you want to take from others. And always, no matter how much
mm,
you have, you still are hollow inside. And to flip that is to love everything you have,
mm.
even if it's the smallest thing, even if it's one box of mac and cheese that's going to get you for 3 dinners as a side dish. Loving each of those ones. I mean, so grateful that you had that one box that you can spread into 3 meals or whatever
Mhm.
that looks like. I just really love mac and cheese, as you know.
Yeah.
Um, but finding that the more that we can adore and bring sacredness into the small things, the more our life builds in that manner. And then we attract what we are.
Yeah, I feel like it's like that reverting back to gratitude
Agreed.
in the same like, yeah, the other day I was like, I need to go stand outside on my grass,
Yeah.
feel the wind against my skin and just be like thankful for the wind against my skin. I'm
Hmm.
thankful for feeling the earth and for my little head of a dog sometimes, but he's my shithead,
At least
Yeah,
cute. So
yeah,
there's that.
yeah. Or like the feel of my cozy blanket, or having like a soft bed and a roof over my head, like things that it doesn't have to be like this grandiose thing, or like the
Hmm.
people in my life
Hmm.
that I have that show up for me. Because like we were seeing, even taking it back to Red Clay Strays, we were singing, "I want to be loved," and you're like, "I love you, you are love," and I'm like, "I know, I love you
I know. It was so great. Oh,
too."
it was such a good show. And he was singing about Jesus and God. And it was just like,
Yeah.
oh, I just love hearing that in the mainstream.
Yeah, it's
Like,
cool. Yeah, he was like, we're not trying to fit in a box and be a Christian band, but we are a band of Christians, or,
yeah,
like singing a song about revival or
yep.
praising this. And he's like, we're not trying to or forcing you on anything. We know people have different beliefs.
But I'm
And
celebrating what I love. And
yeah,
that's what we get to do.
yeah. And how can we allow other people to celebrate things that necessarily don't align with like our ideology? It's like,
100%, girl.
right, that's a form of love.
I can disagree with you completely and still want your whole family to eat.
Yes, I love that.
Always, no matter what. I think that was Tupac that actually said that. You can still you may be my enemy, but I still want your family
Mm,
to eat.
yeah.
Like great Tupac. I didn't make that up. But I agree with them. And, having that gratitude and that appreciation for the things, like you love, there's common ground. We all have the same basic needs that we want. We want to be loved. We want to have someone to cuddle up to when it's cold. We want a good dinner. We want our families to be safe. We want to be able to have vacations and nourish our bodies. Like these human needs are shared by every single one of us, and we get to choose how those enter our lives. And some people that's through a 9 to 5. Other, it's entrepreneurship. Some people, and what a blessing that we get to live in a world where everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
And the more love that we can foster for each other starts with the more love we have for ourselves.
Yeah.
We want to criticize others less, criticize ourselves less.
To me, yeah, whenever I think of like all the judgment, I'm like, okay, if they're projecting that much outward,
I
how
know.
harshly are they
I
like
know.
criticizing themselves or judging themselves, or maybe not even conscious or aware of it? And then I was like, people can disagree with me or like call me, say this or whatever. And it's like, I love you anyway.
Hmm.
May not want to talk to you or have you in my inner circle.
Yeah,
but,
100%. But I would still
yeah,
pray for you
yeah, like,
and your
yeah,
safety and your right to live whatever way you want to live as long as
yeah.
you're not hurting
And I
anybody.
kind of believe like we're all expressions of God, like
100%.
experiencing God in one another. Cause I'm like, how would God experience himself? Oh, we get all these different people and that. And I was like
Absolutely.
this like thought, this morning I was like, all right, God, use me as a vessel for good. Like God, universe, spirit, source, Gus. I use as interchangeable.
Hmm.
Right. I was like, use me as a vessel for love. Use me as a vessel for you. Like show me God.
Every single day, that's my
And
prayer.
I was like, oh yeah. And then I had this thought and I was like, oh, if God is everywhere, that includes the bedroom. That includes the sexy time.
Of
That
course.
includes the,
How do you think
like,
babies are
yeah.
made and babies are
Yeah,
God?
but I think like so many people like separate them, and maybe don't have that reverence in it as well. And maybe that's like also, pounded in our culture. Huh, pounding. I did not mean to do that. Or maybe I did. I don't know,
But
but
you did.
yeah, but I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. And then I want to see, okay, we have a little bit of time too. I'd love at this end before we wrap up to do like a short EFT
Yeah,
to give like people a little sampling
totally.
of it.
So, what I love about EFT is basically what we're just saying. So, it's a really nice segue. In order to make change in your life or just in your relationship with yourself, you need to accept yourself exactly the way you are.
Mm-hmm.
If we think some part of us is bad or some part of us is shameful or wrong, it's still part of us. And so then we somehow think I'm 90% good, but not this other 10%. And even if we try to stuff that down or hide it, this is still taking up our energy field and it's
Mm-hmm.
still a part of our belief system about ourselves. So the very first steps when it comes to, I think, healing the world, but also healing your own life is finding safety in your body and loving and accepting yourself exactly the way you are, no
Mm-hmm.
matter what, even on your worst day.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that baseline of safety is created in our body, then we can choose to do whatever the heck we want. And our body's like, okay, I trust you. I feel safe. Okay, let's let go of that old pain.
Mm-hmm.
Or, okay, I do feel safe. Let's bring in this new job. Or I feel. So it's all about creating love and acceptance for ourselves exactly the way that we are. And then EFT can take you anywhere, literally anywhere that you want to go or any change that you want to do,
Oh, I believe it.
which is rad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, that point of acceptance I think is so important.
Hmm.
Like I accept everything as it is today.
Right.
And then,
And I'm from somebody who understands how consumerism works from being in
mm,
commercials as long as I have. I know this script. There's no monkeying with it. This is what's wrong with you. This is what your life could look like. And I'll sell you the thing to get you there. That is how all the commercials are. That's how marketing is. Here's the problem. Here's what's wrong with you. Your life could be so much better if only oh, I have the solution right here. And
Mhm.
all of that starts with the imprint and the lie that we're not perfect and good enough just the way that we are.
Oh, yeah. And, like, when you're done with that product, there's another one.
Right.
I feel like that ties into too, like, think when people, I think people can get caught, and I know I have before, like, in, like, okay, next thing, next it's looking at ourselves like a project to fix or like, okay, what else? And all piece that piece, and it's like, we're not broken.
No, that's one of
So
the things I love to give my clients is a celebration song
mm,
and just something that just doesn't necessarily have to say celebrate in it. Like mine is Purple Hat by Sophie Tucker. It's
okay.
about dancing in a club with a hat on. It has nothing to do with like the things I'm accomplishing in my life, but it makes me move my body. And
Mm,
so every time you have a win, you put that song on and you just
mm.
celebrate yourself, even if it's for 1 minute. And then this starts to create the biochemicals associated with winning, with feeling good, with being confident. And then it becomes almost like a Pavlovian response where if you have not had a win in a little while, you can put that song on, your body elicits those biochemicals. It earnestly changes the field around you and a great opportunity comes to you.
Love that.
Hmm.
I'm like, what is my song? Lately, it's been Outlaw Women.
Yeah.
But I'm all or I love that Hallelujah song that I sent you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I know I love starting my day. I don't do this every day, but I love when the Lovely Day song.
Oh, me too.
Ugh.
Weathers. Hmm.
Yes.
Um,
Mm,
I love that song as well. And this one, just having that celebration song is just to your point. That's how you break the moment of next project, next project. You just stop and celebrate yourself because we'll spend time ruminating on what's wrong all day and night. But spending time celebrating ourselves for what's right, oftentimes we miss that.
oh, for sure. Like one of my friends, I don't know how long ago, several months, she was like, Kristen, how long do you ever just stop to take it, just like breathe in like what you've done? She's like, you've done this, and this. I was like, should probably celebrate those a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like I like writing down little wins and that sort of thing, but also think I like being in the creative process of or that journey.
Absolutely.
But then there also, there's definitely a point of like, okay, maybe that, the sense of worthiness on the other side of that, or like the pride that I thought I was earning with for my dad, if I get, X, Y, Z, or the love and acceptance, all those things, which I think are relatable for people. Are like,
Hmm.
okay, if I get this, then when it's
Well,
like, actually, if you're here,
yes. That's the thing. This is really tricky, and I coach on this a lot as well. That is that perfectionism that
hmm
if I have this, then I will be lovable or
hmm
I will be enough. When in the reality is we are always enough. However, we live in a society where people are celebrated for having the win and the win and the doing and the thing. Like that's just part of the culture, specifically here in America, is the achieving and achieving. And that's a very tricky form of self sabotage because the society literally rewards you for doing it and getting it and being perfect and having the best presentation and having the best body. But that really is telling us on a cellular level that I'm not enough exactly as I am. And even on my worst day, even on my biggest mistake, I am worthy. I
hmm
am lovable. And I'm not going to take away my own love for myself. And that's the energy that can combat the perfectionism.
hmm
And having that gratitude for, as you were saying earlier, having that gratitude. I have my clients, and I do this myself. I start every single morning with 5 things I'm grateful for, and 2 of those better be about myself.
I like that.
Even if it's just, I'm grateful for my sexy legs. Grateful for my sore back because at least I can stand up.
Mm.
Whatever is real for you at the time. And doing it before you do anything else, just like right before your feet hit the ground and just starting your day in that space. And then I love to put on Louise Hay in the background in her morning affirmations just to get it into the subconscious. Because, like what you were saying earlier about what you're consuming, what you're
Oh,
listening
for
to.
sure.
Putting
Yeah.
those on in the background, it gets into your subconscious mind. And even if you're not focusing on, you're hearing, I am enough. There is more than enough. Today's going to be a great day. People love me. I have more than enough. I da da da. And then you play it enough, it becomes that inner monologue that you have without even trying.
I think that's a good point too. Like right when you wake up and when you're going to
Mhm.
sleep, like those prime, like limbo, kind of like groggy,
The first
easing
7 minutes that
into.
you open your
Yeah.
eyes, you're in hypnagogic state, which is micro theta. And it's right when you're coming out of theta into our regular state of inducing and achieving and realizing. cues from our environment. It's a very much a hypnotic state. 7 minutes before bed, 7 minutes after you wake up. So you don't want to look at your cell phone because just of the lights that are coming at you, even if it's the best content and it's kittens and horses or kittens playing with horses, which is clearly what I love. Um, those first
Catwoman.
yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Those first 7 minutes, like set the alarm off and do anything but poison your brain with a light from your phone. And those, whatever you choose, is going to set the tone for the rest of your day, scientifically proven.
Yeah, I love listening to Neville when I go to sleep. I'm like, all right, let me put on a little timer here and listen. Yeah, oh, so good. I'm like, okay, do you want to do a quick like?
Always.
I'm like, what's feeling juicy or alive for you?
I think that's something just to start off where we were at the beginning, just moving fear and accepting faith and just giving yourself.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to do this with a microphone.
Oh my gosh. So many times I've shot stuff with a lav mic and just been like, I'm touching myself. I promise. So we'll just do, how long do we have?
Let's just do like maybe like a 5 minute.
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we can wrap up and like program stuff like that.
Great. So we'll just take the basic points and y'all can just watch as we go through. I'll tap along with you. And so we're going to take some deep breaths. I'm going to say something. Kristen and y'all at home are going to repeat. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. And if you're with a child, definitely say it out loud because it feels good. Okay. So go ahead and just start right on the eyebrow point. Just start to focus on your breath. Even though I have been afraid.
Even though I have been afraid.
Even though I don't truly understand faith right now.
Even though I truly don't understand faith right now.
Outside of the eye, that's okay.
That's okay.
I love and accept myself right where I am.
I love and accept myself right where I am.
Big breath in. And even though I may not have felt safe in my body my whole life.
And even though I might not have felt safe in my body my whole life.
Under the eyes, I am safe right now.
I am safe right now.
Big breath. Make a hum sound. One more hum, Philip. I accept myself right where I am.
I accept myself right where I am.
The nose. And just for the rest of today.
And just for the rest of today.
I'm going to say no thank you to fear.
I'm going to say no thank you to fear.
And if that seems scary, we can say just for the next hour.
And if that seems scary, just for the next hour.
We're not going to focus on any fear.
We're not going to focus on any fear.
We're going to open up to best possible outcome.
We're going to open up to best possible outcome.
The chin, big breath in. So right now, I give myself permission to soften.
I give myself permission to soften.
And I fully and completely let go of self-judgment and criticism.
And I fully and completely let go of judgment and self-criticism.
Just for a little while.
Just for a little while.
Because that feels good.
Because it feels good.
And I deserve to feel good.
I deserve to feel good.
Chest. Big breath in. I allow myself to soften into faith.
I allow myself to soften into faith.
I've had a lot of things work out for me in my life.
I have had a lot of things work out for me in my life.
So I'm really grateful for that.
I'm really fucking grateful for that.
Side of the ribs. I'm healthy in this body today.
I am healthy in this body today.
My needs are met.
My needs are met.
So blessed to be alive.
I'm so blessed to be alive.
And I love, accept, and forgive myself now.
And I love and accept and forgive myself.
Top of the head. I'm open to so much good to flow into my life right now.
I'm open to so much good to flow into my life right now.
Eyebrow points. And even if I don't know how it's going to happen.
And even if I don't know how it's going to happen.
I'm open to it happening.
I'm open to it happening.
I'm open to miracles falling in my lap.
I'm open to miracles falling into my lap.
Outside of the eye, I've got a big soul mission.
I've got a big soul mission.
And I'm going to get out of my way.
And I'm going to get out of my way.
And just let it flow.
And let it flow.
Under the eye. When I lead from my heart.
When I lead from my heart.
I'm going to win.
I'm going to win.
And so is everyone else.
And so is everyone else.
Because we're in this together.
We're in this together.
Big breath in. The nose, it feels good to feel my nervous system settle down.
It feels good to feel my nervous system settle down.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
And even though there's been fear and there'll be fear again,
And even though there's been fear and there will be fear again,
I'm safe
I'm safe
right now.
right now.
Chin, big breath in.
I
I love this beautiful body of mine.
love this beautiful body of mine.
I'm so grateful for this health inside of me.
I'm so grateful for this health inside of me.
I take good care of myself,
I take good care of myself.
chest, and I'm so grateful that I do.
I'm so grateful that I do.
Good job, me.
Good job, me.
I'm proud of you, me.
I'm proud of you, me.
I'm safe.
I am safe.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Big breath in. Big breath out. Side of the rib. So in this moment, I'm opening up
In this moment, I am opening up
to all the good the universe has for me.
to all the good the universe has for me.
And I love and accept myself as I align
And I love and accept myself as I
in
align
divine time,
in divine time.
top of the head. This is the truth I'm creating,
This is the truth I'm creating,
one little breath at a time,
one little breath at a time,
with faith
with faith
and love
and love
and compassion.
and play and
And
compassion.
play and compassion. And just let your hands come down. Just let yourself feel in an ocean of love. And come on back.
Feels good. Feels
Right?
good.
See, that was just 4.5
4 and a
minutes.
half, 5 minutes. Oh, so good. Yeah, that's alive for me too, because I, sent out an email this morning on how the years of body dysmorphia
Oh,
that I
girl.
have
I know.
battled.
Same.
And so I appreciate that. And I love the work that you do. And I know you have like a big, beautiful free series coming up.
Yes,
So I'd
yes.
love to drop it in for the peeps.
I would as well. I will say, one thing about body dysmorphia, because I had it for a very long time.
Mhm.
Two things. I used to have a bit in my stand-up when I did stand-up at Comedy Store, where I would be like, there's actually a disease for that. It's called, or no, I was like, wait. I talk about body dysmorphia. I was like, isn't that just called being a woman?
Yeah.
No, it's actually a thing. It's a disease.
Yeah.
And I saw this meme that was like, I wish I was as skinny as I was the first time I thought I was fat.
Yeah. That's just.
Ugh, it's just so hard, right?
Well, for me, I was looking through photos several months ago or a month ago or whatever, what is time? And it was like younger photos, like 10, 15 years ago. And I was like, wow, I cannot believe I judged myself
I
that
know.
hard.
I know.
I was like, I love myself today.
Yeah,
And I'm like
same.
looking at like these thin arms. I'm like, she thought she was fat.
I know, girl. It's wild. I've got pictures of myself when I
Yeah.
modeled, like in swimsuits. I just pulled one up on my phone the other day, and I was like, I'm stunning.
Yeah.
I'm still gorgeous, but I mean, like, I was like perfectly sized.
Yeah.
And in that moment in my head, I thought I was fat and they were gonna have to edit the photos. And I didn't know if I got a dark enough spray tan to cover my cellulite. Like, I remember how much trauma I had leading into that photo shoot. And I look
Mhm.
back on it now, flawless.
Well, it ties into that marketing piece too.
Mhm.
We're bombarded with it in
Mhm.
society and culture, and
Yep.
do this and you'll get this,
Exactly. And so that's, part of the reason why I'm so passionate about being a self-love and freedom coach is because EFT is one of the primary tools that I use to break that body dysmorphia. That was it. And, even now I'm presently about 10 pounds than I would like to be, but I told myself when I left Los Angeles, and I was going all in on my love for my body. I was like, I will never make her be on a diet again.
Yeah.
I will never put this body on a diet again. I don't care if I'm 10 pounds
Yeah.
overweight. I don't care. I'll get bigger clothes.
Like I told you the other day, like whenever you're like, look at your booty. I was like, yeah, it's my depression booty.
Oh, love it. So that's why I chose to do the work that I do, is because of that exact story. One of the main was my relationship to my body. And so to segue on that,
Mhm.
I am doing a free event called the Finally Breaking Free Challenge. You can go to finallybreakingfree.com, and it's October 13th through the 17th. We're going to do EFT every morning with wisdom teachings, and it's live on Zoom. You can catch the replay if you want to. And then every night, I have a bunch of speakers that are coming in: NLP experts, creative experts, money experts, meditation experts, channelers, just a whole poo-poo platter, if you will. Jolie Dawn's going to be on, my coach, about talking about prosperity, and Bobby. So many amazing people are going to be there in the evening times. And I love to offer the speakers because I understand that everybody resonates with something different. So I'm going to offer you these skills to break free of the patterns that are keeping you stuck. But I also want you to know there's so many different modalities that you can try. So it's totally free, October 13th, finallybreakingfree.com. And I am so excited to host it again. This will be
Yeah,
my
it's
third one.
great. Yeah, it's great. I'm excited for you. Great group of people.
Yeah.
Like, love the lineup.
Yeah.
Some people have been on the podcast and more to come.
Yeah.
So check it out. And I love you so much. Thank you
I
for
love you
coming
so
on and sharing
much.
your magic and just being able to see you again.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, love you.